And dating led to love, and love led to heartbreak, or at least the teenage version of it. And this called for new diagnoses. So I was diagnosed with first depression and then bipolar disorder. And I'm not making this up. I've been diagnosed and treated for all these things by actual psychiatrists. It was the most intense when I was a teenager. I was seeing a psychiatrist and a psychologist every week, so often that insanity became part of my identity. Because when you're 15, there's something kind of romantic about madness, especially when it's 2005. When I went off to college, I discovered this, and this helped me kick the psychiatry habit, at least for a while. But it was only a matter of time before I was seeing another shrink, this time with some kind of vague anxiety diagnosis, for which I was prescribed Seroquel and Lamictal. Later on, I ended up going to yet another psychiatrist to help me get off of those, which led to a Klonopin habit that I kicked on my own a couple years ago. So after nearly 2 decades of prescription pills, I'm happy to say that I've been off all psychiatric drugs for a year and a half now, and I have to say, I feel just fine. I feel just fucking fine. I feel fine. I feel just fine. I feel just fucking fine. I feel fine. I feel just fucking fine. I feel fine, Wendy. I'm fine. I'm just fine. I feel completely fine. Fine. So when I look back at the majority of my life that I was seeing psychiatrists, what I see are 5 different diagnoses, at least 8 different drugs, many hours spent in therapy, and thousands of dollars spent by my parents and by the insurance companies, and I have to ask myself, was this really necessary? And I suppose I don't have the medical qualification to answer that question, but as someone who spends a lot of time around me, I have to say that there's at least a chance that in my case, all this is just nonsense. Now, I'm not saying that psychiatry is bullshit or that it doesn't help people. I know people who will tell you that psychiatry has saved their lives, and for all I know, it may have saved my life. I just don't know.
I have 0 issues